What are the extrasensory faculties and how can you learn to activate them? But above all, why should you want to activate them? What benefit would it bring in your life? In this video, I'm going to explain to you what these faculties, such as telepathy, clairvoyance, precognition, astral travel, telekinesis, reading the signs, cards, other systems are, and why activating them, using them will change your life and how you can do that. But before starting, let me introduce myself so that you know why you can trust me on what I am going to tell you. So my name is Tucano Noni and I am a teacher of alchemy. I am a professional counselor, coach, pranotherapist. I'm a teacher of self-hypnosis and personal development and meditation as well. Since when I was 15, I started researching in this field and I have practiced really a lot of different methods. I have experimented them on myself and on my clients and on my students. And in the end, I put together a method that is really effective and that helped really hundreds of people to open up their perception. And the first person that has helped is me. So you can trust me when I tell you that this is possible for each and every one of us. We can open these senses. And today I'm very happy to be here to share with you what these faculties are, what you can use them for, how you can activate them. And also I'm here to share that I have put together a very intensive program that will start in February and that will be open just to the members of my community. I'm not promoting it outside, so it is for a few people, for a small group, and it will be live so that I will be able to follow each member of this program personally. So if you are interested, send me a message, write an email, anyways, connect with me now so that I can take into consideration your time zone, your availability. The course will last 3 months and we will meet every other week. We can also book a free introductory call of 15 minutes in which we will understand if this is the right moment for you to start a program of this kind. But now let's start talking about these faculties. So the first thing I want to go through is what would be the benefit of learning to use them, and then we will explain each of them, what it is and what you can use it for, how you can activate it, etc. The general benefit you would have by learning to activate these faculties is that they are connected to your divine part. So in order to activate them, you have to work on reconnecting with your soul. And this is really a major benefit and would change all your life, because seeing the reality with more dimensions than now and perceive yourself in a different way will completely change your life and the idea of the power that you have upon yourself and upon the reality. And I will explain better this later. The other thing is that to work on these faculties, you need to detach from your habitual way of thinking, from your automatic emotional responses, because otherwise you will never be able to open your senses, but you will be in this cage of habits. This is also a path of freedom, of going back to that purity, to that part of ourself which is wider, that is more than our habit of being ourselves. So these are two very good reasons to start a journey in discovering these parts of yourself. But let's go for the first one, telepathy. Telepathy is very important to develop also the others, because it's about being able to tune into other beings' frequency and so open a channel of communication with the reality outside of yourself on another level. And so the information will arrive to you. What can you use it for? You can use it for improving your relationships, because you will then not just talk with other people, but you will have a deeper exchange with them without projecting your fears, your inner world on others, but really receiving them. So also here is a cleansing. When you start working with telepathy, you need to be able to tune into the frequency of others, of animals, plants, anything that is alive, to receive their thoughts, emotion, but also you have to be able to be pure, empty, clean. And this is really a profound and deep work. And it also helps in our work because, for instance, for myself, I'm a healer, so I need to tune into my clients' psyche and emotion and also soul. And I receive from them very deep information that helps me to really get to the point that they need and work properly with them. But you can use it for any other purpose in your job. If you have clients, you tune into them and you understand what they really need, what they really want, and you give it to them. And so you improve the quality of the services that you provide to your audience. These are very different levels of benefits that you can have from the same skill. The second one that I want to talk about is clairvoyance. So clairvoyance is the ability to see beyond, to see what is not material, to have a clear vision. So you can receive images from what is happening now or in other points of time. There's also the possibility to receive not images, but words, sounds, or with other senses. But clairvoyance is typically about visions. Anyways, what can you use it for? First of all, you have to do exactly the same work that you do with telepathy. So you need to be able to tune into the frequency of what you want to receive information about. It can be something alive or not. Anyways, you will receive this information if you are clear, if you are empty, and if you are balanced. And you will have these visions. For instance, in my work, I take my example, I receive visions when I do energy work, pranotherapy, about the organs or the memories that are in the aura of the person, if the person asks me to do it, because we have also an ethic in our work. So I can help better the person because it's very clear for me what is going on. But you can use it also in other fields. Along with that goes the remote viewing, which is the ability to do this, but also with someone which is not there physically. So if I do pranotherapy at a distance for a person that is on the other side of the world, I can use the remote viewing, which is connected with this faculty of clairvoyance. And let's talk now about precognition. So precognition is the ability to see another moment of time. We don't have just one timeline in front of us. We have many, depending on the choices that we make now. So this ability is very interesting because it makes you able to see the branches of time and different possibilities, maybe the more likely one, but also others, so that you can choose to change your choices now in order to have another likely future in front of you, or in front of your clients, or in front of a member of your family, or someone that asked you to investigate on his or her future. And along with that, we have reading the signs. So we can use systems of reading to receive information from the future, our future or others' future. So you need to have a method to understand the signs. Everything is connected with everything. This is the basic principle of the ability of reading the signs, of reading tarot cards or stones, runes, shells, the flight of the birds, whatever. Everything is connected with everything means that there are some laws that connect all the events in the world. And so you can have from what is happening here, if you're able to do the right question in the right way and then to interpret the answer, you can have the information about what is happening somewhere else. Okay, so this is what this ability is about. And let's get to the point of using a pendulum. So a pendulum is a very simple tool. It's just a thread with a weight. So anything can be a pendulum, and it doesn't have a soul, it's not a living being, it's just an instrument in your hands that amplifies an electromagnetic field that you create in your aura. And you create that due to what you are feeling, thinking, and what is your will. So that's why in this discipline it's really important to be completely empty, because otherwise you are just giving the answer that you have in your mind. You're not receiving an answer, but receiving from where? This is very interesting. To use dowsing, you need to be able to connect to that part of you, which in the ancient esotericism is called the room with all the answers. And this room is that place that allow you to read the so-called Akashic records. So the information that is in the field and that is about each and every single being or thing in the universe. So you can find information about everything. But you need to be able to assess that part of you and make the right question. And then with the pendulum, you can assess the answers that are there and you bring them out through the vibration in your aura. So it's an unconscious answer until it becomes visible through the movement of the pendulum. This is the process. So this is quite advanced in my opinion, because it's easy to make the pendulum move. It's not that the problem, but what is difficult is to be able to really connect with that room, with that part of you, so that you are trustable. And let's go to the astral travel. This is a beautiful possibility for us, which is about the touching the subtle body from the physical body. And this gives you the opportunity to really feel that you are not your body, you're much more than that. You're just using this weird dress, but you can leave it. And so this changes completely your spiritual idea of life, of yourself, and also of death. And this is really a spiritual journey. And also dreams are connected with this, because both astral travel and dreams help you to step out of time, space, and the body. And so you can more easily be a visitor in other dimensions. You can explore other worlds, you can connect to other entities, and you can use your more spiritual nature. And then we have other faculties such as the psychometry, which is that ability of receiving the information about the memory of objects. And another very interesting is telekinesis, because this allows you to use, if you learn them, the laws that keep together the matter with your thought. So you start perceiving how powerful you are towards all the other events of your life. So I hope this information was useful to you. If you appreciated this video, give it a like, share it, or tag your friends in the comments. And I would love to read your comments. So let me know that you were here. Right, I thought this is my experience. If you have any question, please write your questions. I will be so happy to answer. And if you are interested in the course, let me know, write to me, send me a message. You find the program of the course in the link in my bio, in the description of the video, in the caption, depending on where you are watching the video. You can write me and we can schedule a meeting, a 15-minute meeting in which we can talk. You can tell me what you are interested in. I can ask you a few questions and we will see together if it's a good option for you to do this course. We will start in February. We will be a small group. We will work live. You will have my supervision. It will be very intensive and very beautiful. It will be a spiritual journey of reawakening. That's what I want. I want to support you to really find that little spark of infinite that is within you, and to activate all the beautiful powers connected to it, to have the maximum possible power upon yourself and your life to make it beautiful and happy. And so together we can also make the world a little bit better, because we need to be happy and powerful to do that. Send me a message, an email, and I really hope to see you soon.